Welcome to Microsoft Virtual Academy, Cloud Security from the Field, Module 2, Azure Security Center. This is basically, I know there are many other sessions that you can watch, but we wanted to cover the highlights and the important parts for you to wrap up what is happening in the field. Before I start with the session, I want to pull out the book, a nice book from Microsoft Press, which is written by my dear friends, Yuri Diagnov, Dr. Thomas Schinder, and his dear wife, Deborah Schinder. So it's a really good book, which covers Microsoft Azure Security Infrastructure from A to Z. This is a short MVA which we build. It's like 2 chapters. But if you want more information, this book has it. And seriously, it's a great book. We enjoyed reading it. And I highly recommend you to read it as well. And I would like to thank Yuri and Thomas to signing the book to me again. It's a pleasure. It's going to be in my library next to the other books. So Microsoft Press, Microsoft Azure Security Infrastructure for you to read. I can put it like this, I think. Or I better not. I changed my mind. Okay, what is Azure Security Center? Before we move there, dear Raymond,
yes,
there are lots of concerns in a CIO or CISO agenda. So they worry about the visibility, the control, the management, and they are afraid there will be really no insight into the security that across the cloud deployment. They want to find out if they will have dynamic resources, if they're going to be able to spawn down, if they're going to be able to manage their PaaS, SaaS, environment. So that's why I wanted to talk about Azure Security Center to show you exactly what the field is doing. And last but not least, enterprises bring on-premises security issues to the cloud. Why? Because you use our tools, you send everything to the cloud. If you compromise in your premises, your cloud is compromised together. So what can we do for you not to take the bad start up to the cloud? Not bad stuff, not bad start, bad stuff. That's my Germanish. And we are going to show you some solutions from our side and from partner side, how you can make you more secure, like alerts and alert you against some advanced threats. So, Azure Security Center. With one word, it helps you to unlock you the cloud opportunities.
Actually, what it does, it helps you to create an integrated view on what's going on your systems in the cloud and your systems on-prem. And make sure that you integrate it all so that you don't have blind spots anymore of disconnected solutions that are creating all sorts of its own solution without providing you the integrated view of what's going on.
As you can see in the slide, you can gain visibility and control. You can enable agility and security. You can integrate partner solutions, and you will be able to keep up against cyber threats. So, saying that, how can you gain visibility and control? We have a unified view of all your security-related information with relevant threats and recommendations. So you don't have to call me a cybersecurity architect or cloud solution architect to come and give you recommendations. We do it here from the panel automatically. You don't have to install 20 different management panels with many different policies, with many different configurations. You can see it all from one place, and you can run baselines. And the good thing is, it's free in a certain limit, and there's an additional part where you can purchase as well. There is integrated security event logging, and logging is a big issue. Yuri and Thomas and Deborah wrote a really beautiful section in the book where I think our Windows devices principal security PM manager, Russ McRee, was complaining, many times when he goes to the customers, they complain about logging. I mean, it happens to me as well before I jumped Microsoft. I was a security architect, okay? I'm still. They used to only call me when things happen.
Yeah.
When I go there, of course, first thing I ask is the logs. Like when you buy a car, second-hand car, what will you do? You check the logs, the service history. You check you walk around the car, you check the engine, right? I mean, I'm asking the camera crew here as well. Is this not what you do? Forget about being technical. So logs are important. And most of the time, either hackers delete these logs or IT loses these logs. So what we do is we have full API, SIEM, or Power BI dashboards and integration to make it easy to access, integrate, and analyze. And we will be extra endpoint protection into it as well. So the supported Azure services are basically compute, networking, and PaaS services. When we look into the details, we have our virtual machines. The slide is showing that. Could be Windows or Linux. We have a service fabric. Very soon we're going to have cloud services coming. We have anti-malware for you. You can use our one or our partners' ones. We have more than 150 OS baseline configurations for you. And you can always see your system's app status.
Update status.
As well as update status, yes. As well as the data centers. I mean, if one of our data centers or services is down for some reason, you will see indications there. This is old anyway. And you can see this encryption status. We talked about networking.
Yes.
You talk about security groups. You talk about inbound traffic rules. We didn't talk much about firewall application rules, but this will be there as well. And we have many partner applications embedded in for platform as well. If you're using our platform, you can use our Azure SQL service. You can use our databases. Or we're getting some new services coming in. Auditing has been enabled as well. So when we look, how do we integrate with partner solutions? Of course we have some recommended and streamlined provisioning to our partner services. We integrate signals for centralized alerting and advanced detection. This includes Fusion. We leverage the Azure Marketplace, a great resource for you to add resources. So let's say you want to buy a load balancer. You don't have to go for Camp Technologies, for example. I used to work there, and I still love them. That's why I said Camp. You can use F5 or Barracuda or any other partner, okay? So no positive influence, just it came to my mind. And you can just use Azure Marketplace without interacting with any other third party, straight on the Marketplace.
That's easy.
It's like in your phone.
Yeah.
I love it. And the Azure Security Center is there to close your security gaps, which can create created by disconnected point solutions. Cybersecurity. Big issue.
Big business.
Big business, which is not a hobby anymore. We keep talking about it. So how are you going to control your security? Hey, think about your own data center. You have to buy all the third-party solutions, or you have to write your own. You have to deal with environmental issues. You have to deal with local power issues, cooling issues, plus with hackers. Where here you got our full, support. We constantly collect and analyze security events for your Azure resources, for your network. And you can even use our partner resources straight on, with few clicks away. You can leverage global threat intelligence. There are many sessions which we run about it. There's many services. And the best thing is you can use our digital crime unit, which is integrated, our incident response centers. And we have some third-party feeds as well, where it creates prioritized security alerts. What you want, how you want. So when we look in the advanced detection capabilities, the slide shows it here clearly that you can see atomic events, which will look for known signatures and patterns within a single data resource. For example, malicious IP address. Maybe you've been diverted to drive-by download website. Maybe there is a known batch process. Behavioral analytics. You can use one or more data sources with or without content. Anonymity detection. You can use statistical profiling to build your historical baselines. You can use pinpoints events which do not confirm an expected pattern. You can create alerts. And we constantly add new stuff, such as fusion. Again, the book is talking about some of the stuff. Many other videos are talking about the stuff. So we do work hard to help you, to give you all in one place. So, kill chain. We didn't talk in this course about attack kill chain, but in different courses we spoke about attack kill chain. What is an attack kill chain? Hackers, they use different attack methods. First of all, they have to know who you are. Most probably they know who you are. For them, it really doesn't make any difference if you're running on Azure or on-prem. For them, they're going to try to hack you. Most of the time, they're not going to know even the difference unless you're using Microsoft IP address. So they're going to do reconnaissance. They're going to use weaponization. Basically, once they know what you're using, they're going to try to find a vulnerability and exploit this vulnerability against you. How? While delivering this. How? Could be an email, could be,
some payload has to
some
be
payload. As soon as they exploit this payload and they go through this vulnerability, they will install what they want, and they maybe gonna use this command and control center, CNC, which might take action against on your objectives. So, saying that, what can we do? There is an unmet security research and expertise from our side. We have the red team. We have the blue team. Two separate teams from each other. Constantly, they, one is attacking, the other one is defending. Not your services, by the way, our services. Just to make it clear. And we try to find some vulnerabilities before the bad guys do. We have threat intelligence monitoring. As Microsoft, we have the security graph information where we just spoke in the first module. Billions and billions of sensors in the internet, in the network, which we collect and feed into our own services as well, of course. We have cross-Microsoft threat intelligence sharing. So if Office 365 APT detects anomaly across platforms, we will take the right steps to protect you from those kinds of attacks.
So the Azure Security Center actually it collects all this information and connects to, for instance, Office 365 ATP, ATA collected information, feeds it all into a large collection of information and pulls out the intelligence through machine learning, I think.
Sure.
To provide you with the correct alerts and make sure that you are not getting a lot of noise from what's happening,
That's
but that
what
you are getting
sharing, yes.
the real information that's important for you to actually act and
Isn't
respond on what's happening. Sure.
Sure, just sure. I love it. It's cool. We have lots of teams working on specialist fields. It's our product. It's our platform. It's our service. It's our infrastructure. It's our pizza. Remember we talked about the pizza? We do many stuff such as forensics, web attack detections, which we accumulate new automated detections. And we do test and validate this before we deploy it, including Microsoft IT. We share feedback. We validate it with our customers. We have Azure Incident Response Team. And we always listen to the feedback. SIEM. SIEM is usually a great tool which you feed your logs to. I don't know which SIEM provider you're using, but Azure does work with that and it loves it.
Well, actually, you see SIEM solutions in many large organizations because the large organizations have their current ways to collect event information and be able to respond to it. And actually, Azure Security Center also collects information. And they want, and all these companies, they want to have an extra feed into their SIEM solution to ensure that they don't miss anything.
True. All right, let's showcase ACS, Azure Security Center. Even the book has many cool stuff that you can learn with. Again, leaving the book aside. I am moving to my Azure portal. I'm logging with my Microsoft account, as you can see. As soon as I log in, I will have the overview on what is going on in my Azure infrastructure. So I like recommendations. I usually follow recommendation best practices, and it's usually, yes, cybersecurity architect is my job role, but in reality, I'm a security advisor. I worked for so many years as security advisor. And now, yes, I'm in the field, but I do also security advising. That's what this course is about as well. So you don't have to call me all the time for your environment. So what you can do is, let's check our environment. So I can see 19 recommendations. Let's click on it. I can see that 3 of my virtual machines need endpoint protection. I need to enable auditing. I need to update my operating systems. Which of my 3 machines? I might have hundreds. Click on it, and it tells you exactly which virtual machines they are. And you can just go, for example, hey, add a next generation firewall. 5 of your endpoints needs firewall. All right, the ACS Demo VM Classic needs a firewall. You can use an existing solution. In this case, we use this partner, or you can say, I don't want to use this. I want to use, let's say, Barracuda. This is bring your own license model, which we assume has been enabled. All what you have to do is click create.
And bring your own license.
And set up your own license. Basically, configure the settings, your VMs, your license, your size, your optional configuration settings. Double check if Barracuda is doing what you want. If everything is okay, buy it. For this demo purposes, I'm not going to go through this, but I guess this is giving you the idea. Let me close all the way here and here. What else can you do? Look at this. Updates missing in some operating systems. Web role 1. Let's click on it. And you can see that operating system is GuestOS 3. You can just get more information from here and help you to work with these issues. Okay, which virtual machines are running? Let's check your resources. This is all your virtual machines here. You can see you have 8 VMs, and 3 of them, as you saw before, doesn't have endpoint protection. Some of them have missing scan data. Some of them have vulnerabilities, which we remedied for Microsoft. Let's click on it. All these VMs, they are low vulnerabilities, but if you click on it, it will tell you exactly. Hey, look at this. Password must meet complexity requirements. So on-prem, you will download MBSA, Microsoft Based on Security Analyzer, run it. It will tell you. You don't have to even run it. The recommendation comes for you. Adjust memory quotas for process. Or you go to VM and it tells you here, name, adjust memory quotas for process. It's an important one. This is a CCID, the description, the vulnerability, the impact. Hey, you have inbuilt vulnerability assessments. Again, you don't have to call me to do penetration testing or vulnerability assessment. It's there for you.
That's really impressive. So you don't have to do anything to get the information. It will just hand it over to you.
Actually, you have to enable Azure Security Center, and that's it. And the good thing is, you know what? It's free. Not all what you see here. There's a free component and paid component, of course, but you can enable Azure Security Center for free. And if you want to detail such vulnerability assessment, it's I really don't know the pricing. My job is not pricing, but speak to one of your sales ladies and gentlemen, sales professionals. And look, you can see which VM is being monitored. In this case, all of them. As you can see, some of them are not Windows. Yeah. You see that some of them require system updates. Which one? AC demo org Windows run needs a Windows update. Which updates are missing? Let's click. You can see it's VM4, 18 updates are missing. It's a server 2012, and this is all the updates. To be honest, I have no clue what knowledge base article 317,108 means. Click on it. It is 3 million. That doesn't matter. It gives you the description.
Easy.
Hey, this is seriously having on board a security architect all the time when you need it. I'm there. You press the button, and it doesn't talk too much like me. All right, I think this is giving you a nice idea, right? You can go set up security policies. This is my demo environment. You can look. In my case, I have data collection enabled. I can choose my region. In this case, I'm US, of course, and I can create prevention policies. What is a prevention policy? Basically, I can say, you know what? Notify me on system updates, notify me on OS vulnerabilities, on endpoint protection. You can just say, let's say you don't have any SQL, you can just turn something off. So you select the prevention policies. I'm not saving it, of course. Or you can set up your notifications. For your notifications, you put your email address. Not Microsoft, it's Microsoft.com. You can put your phone number. You can say send me an email. Don't send me an email. Send me a phone number. Or cancel. It's pricing that you ask. I said, I don't know. Go ask. But hey, it's here. But this could be different for all of you. The standard version, before you asked me, I know you were going to ask me that. The free one will have the basic detection, basic security policies, which you saw, basic security assessment, recommendation, and connected solutions. It's totally for free. If you want advanced detection or advanced security policies, security assessment, recommendation, connected solution, it depends based on the region, the pricing. What you see there is not maybe valid in Netherlands or United Arab Emirates or in Australia. Maybe it is. Again, I have no clue of pricing, to be very honest. All right. Do you want to see some more stuff? I go to Quick Start now. In Quick Start, you can configure security policies. You can very quickly, let's set some security policies up. It opens a new website and it tells you exactly what a security policy is, how you can set it up. Remember, I done this already a few seconds ago, but I just want to show you a different view. You can complete the recommendations. Again, it's going to open a website. Yes, I done it for you. You will probably forget it, but hey, this has already the tools here. The quick start, how you can do that. And of course, there's the welcome. If you want to, for prevention, you have the recommendations. But now I leave my favorite part to the end, not the partner solutions. Partner solutions is, you can filter many different partner solutions from the Azure market. You can go to the market somewhere here. And you can do that, but I'm going to leave this out. It's out of my topic, my security alerts, detection. This is my most favorite area. It tells you, hey, look, there is a security incident. What is it? Let's do some forensics. The security incident which started on this date was most recently detected on this, indicate that an attacker has attacked other resources from your virtual machine 1. The severity is high, it's still active, it's detected by us, and the action is just detected, so not remediated, not stopped. It's also possible. Remediation step, escalate the alert to information security team, review the remediation step. So the description is SQL injection was blocked. Failed RDP brute force attack. But hey, this guy is keep trying. And now he or she is successful on VM1. Again, the remediation steps. No need to panic. I know a friend, he was using his phone as GPS. We were driving. Phone rings. Oh my God, the wife is on the phone. The alarm is on. It's like 3 a.m. in his country. Do you know this person?
Yeah, I know this person.
It's Raymond. You know, the wife was panicking. I could hear the alarm sound while we were driving. No need. It tells step by step. Here. So next time maybe you create a step-by-step guide for you, or you move your alarm to Azure Security Center.
Yeah. Now make sure that.
Sorry, I just again out of content just came to my mind. And look, the suspicious SVC host was executed. It tells you exactly what the process name is. Hey, this is antivirus or ATA or APT embedded inside. Remember we were talking about it? It's there. Hey, this is cool. I don't have to come and do forensic and to see what was this. Now it's there. The process ID. If you remember, we did deliver a session in, was it? I don't remember, in Europe, somewhere, Barcelona, Spain, Berlin, Amsterdam, I don't remember where. But pound, what is next? Please go ahead and watch it. I'll show you how you can find a malware, we show, not I, in a Windows device. So, you know, there we have to we had to type, we have to use tools. Hey, here,
PowerShell.
This is taking my job. No, it's not. It's just helping to make my job easier. And look at the systems. Hey, look at this. System internals will help you. In this case. Then, what happened next? Multiple domain accounts were queried. This guy wants your domain account. And there was a malicious macro.
Oh, that's where it started probably.
That's where it started probably. Threat intelligence. Look at this. I got a report. So let's say I finish my job. What happened? The report is here. Scroll down. Summary, details, threat details, macro usage, how the email that came through, how did Office that detected, how did it run. I feel like Hussein sitting next to us and doing all this. I don't do it anymore at Microsoft. How it was executed, how it was detected, and what it was. Let's click Trojan Downloader. That's on our MPC, which is the Malware Protection Center. And what you can do, all from one location. I love it. I absolutely love it. This has been all embedded to the product. That's why this was my security, my most favorite part. It's basically me in the cloud embedded to Windows. I mean, or someone like me. So, I mean, I can speak days about that. It's not complicated. It's easy. But it's there to make our life easier. You can use some sister products from us, such as Operations Center Management Suite, or you can use the Defender ATP. Hike is gonna kill me. Or you can use Office 365. So we are one Microsoft, and we work across all to help you to be more secure. You want to say something?
Back to the slide deck.
Oh, you want to go back to slide? Didn't you show enough PowerPoint? Just joking. I don't have any other slides.
Okay. I had one more. But...
Okay, talk about it.
Well, actually, we're creating the hybrid data center. So there is Azure Security Center, which takes you to a nice overview of everything that is happening in the cloud. And there is Operations Management Suite, which can actually collect all this information from your on-prem resources and also create a dashboard of what's happening with your on-site resources. And those two together provide you with an overview of everything.
So, can you find this in here as well?
Yes, there's a chapter on that.
Ah, okay. Looks like you read the book. I didn't, thanks to you. Just joking, just joking. All right. This brings us to the conclusion again. Cloud security can be talked for hours, for days. The idea is here to give you the highlighted points. We know you have limited time. So in that limited time, we try to squeeze as much information as we can. And 2 chapters, 3 sections. Maybe in a future course, we will cover some other details, but there are lots of other great resources at Microsoft Virtual Academy or Microsoft Learning. You know, it's part of the same group now to help you out. Saying that, a sad moment is coming through. The lights, the camera, action is going to finish till our next recording. So, before that, as usual, I would like to thank some people. Again, that's my second recording in short time here in Redmond. Being based in Dubai, coming all the way here, yes, it's one Microsoft, but I needed some support. And my manager, Massimo, and his manager, Robin, and his manager, Mark Rask, Massimo Aleri, and Robin White. Thank you very much for them. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for my customers to freeing that week up for me to share with all of you. Special thanks for the customers as well. Again, the Microsoft Virtual Academy team, all of them are great, but for me, Phil Helsel and Kimberly Ramusman Anderson, they are the best. They're all good, but my friends are always the best. The Microsoft MEA team, all of you, thank you very much. Then, to my wife, Arzu, to my son, Cemre, to my daughter, Azra, I love you. Thank you for allowing me being away at Ignite, at Windows 10 recording, at cloud recording. Without you, everything was going to be harder. And I want to also thank someone who left his work, who's an independent architect. I don't know if you met him before. Raymond, thank you for you, for being here, for sharing your knowledge with us. Okay, so adding some resources to us. I guess you're gonna thank Garcia, Mitchell, and
First of all, thank you for inviting me, for joining you with this MVA session. I really enjoyed it. Thank you to the family at home for actually letting me go for more than a week. I'll be back soon. And thank you to the team.
Which team? The Microsoft Production Studios. I mean, we cannot call all of them. Some of them hold the cameras, but come on, Johnny the hacker. You know, there is a Johnny. Johnny is here. Wilhelm is here. Wilhelm. Carl is here. Our audio guy. Can you hear me? Please jump here. So thank you very much, guys. Wave at the camera. Without this team, I mean, we still have a couple of other stuff. Where's my makeup artist? Oh, so without this team, without my managers, without Raymond, without myself, I'm thanking myself as well. Thank you. This wouldn't be possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, William, with the A, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. As usual, you can keep in touch via social media, via my blog, via Twitter. Please tweet about this session. Doesn't matter even if you watch it 3 years later. If you tweet, we will respond back and you will get a present. My Facebook, personal, not public page. My LinkedIn, Raymond Twitter, Raymond public page. LinkedIn is there. Microsoft Learning is there. Thomas, Yuri, and Deborah is there. My coffee provider is there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Till next time. Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye.